Hey everyone, this is just gonna be a little video on what to expect, I guess, from my channel in 2019. I guess the main thing is I'm going to hopefully this year have a yo-yo manufactured, possibly by the people over at Yoyofriends. One of their export people had reached out to me back in September. Didn't really mention it on my channel because I guess I was just hesitant. I had to look into certain things about what they talked to me about. Long story short, the quotes they gave me on prototypes were pretty standard, fair quotes. So I reached out to someone else who has designed a yo-yo, and they told me, I'm not going to mention numbers here on this video, but they told me that it was pretty standard, that it was right on the pretty on point for what they asked me for 5 prototypes. The price is going to be. I don't know if I'll actually go through 5 prototypes. I already have the design completely done on the computer animated drawing. It's totally done. All the dimensions I have on it are the exact dimensions I want on it already. The wall thickness is what I want. The center wall thickness is what I want. The way the rims are going to cap onto the thing. So the whole drawing's made for both the rims and the body. So it's a V shape. It's a concave V shape with rounded off rims. Very basic shape. Now what alloy I'm going to want to make it out of, I'm not too sure yet. I really want 70-75, but the price has to be right. I don't want to be having to say sell a yo-yo that's super expensive and out of people's price range, which is that's another reason why I kept the design very simple. It's a very simple design. And basically what I had in mind when I designed it was I just want something that's a real all-arounder. You know, an all-around yo-yo. Like if you want to do speed, it'll handle the speed. If you want to do horizontal, certainly it's going to handle horizontal. Most V-shapes, they can handle horizontal really well. I know because my Tsunami is a V-shape, the Yo-Yo Empire Tsunami, and that thing has very long spin time. Competes with bimetal spin times in my opinion. The way it can power through horizontal tricks is really on point. So I've never used a 6061 or 6068 bimetal, but you know, if that's just going to be the cheapest way to go, maybe I'll have to do that. But I'm going to try to definitely look into having it made out of something higher grade than that, like 7003 or 7075. I would imagine 7068 is more expensive because it's what do you call it, like space grade aluminum, or aerospace aluminum. So I would just need to talk to them about you know, what the prices on different materials is going to be and how it would affect the unit price for each unit, each yo-yo made in each material. Of course, rims will be stainless steel. I like stainless steel rims. So really looking forward to that. Hopefully, you know, if the funds are available to do a big enough run, because I wouldn't want to do less than 100, because I think that would probably negatively affect the unit price that I would get. Usually you buy more, you get a better unit price, and then you can, you know, market to a wider variety of people. Not necessarily a wider variety of people, but more people will be able to buy it if it's more affordable. And that's the whole idea behind why I want to make a yo-yo, is I want to make a simple design that just, you know, keeps it simple and it does it all. You know, it's an all-arounder. The same way I view martial arts as being an all-around martial artist. You know, not just a Thai boxer, or not just a boxer, not just a kickboxer, not just a wrestler, or a jiu-jitsu artist, but being everything. You know, so that's why the martial art I do is called vale todo. It means literally vale todo in Spanish. You know, Spanish, that means anything goes. That's the origin of mixed martial arts. Is really, it comes from no holds barred fighting. So that's what I was taught. So I'm still considering names, considering maybe the NHB. I thought NHB sounds cool, which really would mean no holds barred, because it handles anything. You know, that would be the idea. I want a yo-yo that handles all sorts of tricks, whether it's tech, speed, horizontal, won't matter. Diameter would most likely be 56 millimeters, and the width roughly 44 and a half. And the gap width, right, the bearing gap, I'm wanting it to come out at 4.5 millimeters. I think that's a good width, gap width, 4.5 millimeters. So I definitely, I'm looking forward to that. I was really surprised when I got a message from someone who works for Yoyofriends. Actually, you know, started telling me like, hey, just outright laid it out for me. We work in this and that, you know. And I wasn't sure what these terms they were using meant. I was like, are they asking me to work for them, or are they telling me that they can help me make my own yo-yo company? And what they're telling me is that, well, we make yo-yos for ourselves, but we also are willing to machine for other people to make their own company. I was like, oh, okay, that sounds great. So I told her I'd be interested, and that I didn't have the money at the time, and that once I did, I was going to get back to them. So I started on my drawings, and I have a few shapes done already. I have more than just this V shape done. I have a W shape that's done, and an H shape that's done as well. But I like V shapes yo-yos because they handle play pretty well, and like I said, I want to just make something that will handle everything for the first run. So yeah, as far as colors that I already know I would want to make it in, if I can afford to do the anodizing without significantly increasing the cost, because like I said, I want this to be an affordable yo-yo. I want it to be affordable, and I want it to perform solid. So, and when I say perform solid, I'm comparing it with things, say, like the Magic Yo-Yo Stealth, the Wolfgang, and say the Tsunami, which I think plays really great. Because I can do all the horizontal combos that I do on my Wolfgang and Stealth on my Tsunami. So, and I have an elimination. So, you know, I wanted to keep up with those types of yo-yos, but I want it to be cheap. That's why I'm making a design that doesn't involve too many cuts on it, but gets all the things done. You know, it's going to be able to finger spin. It has to be able to do finger spins, you know. I won't want a finger spin dimple though, because I feel like those make you have to land too dead center. And when you're doing more advanced finger spin tricks, say like the corkscrew, then I like to have a flat or just a bowl shape, like on the Stealth or like on the Wolfgang. So that's pretty much it, you know. Yeah, hopefully I can have the funds to make a good budget bimetal this year. I know there's one person who already did it on the Facebook Buy Sell Trade page. Really impressed with the price he's offering on his yo-yo too, because it's $70.68 aluminum, and it's a bimetal. I believe it's the Apathy. Dylan Kowalski has a review of it. Throws and Brews has a review of it too, I believe. And that thing looked really, really nice. And I mean, it has more cuts than what the design I have. So, I mean, and he's offering a second run at $50 from what I understand. So, I'm going to try to, you know, definitely make a good enough run, and hopefully talk to the people at Yoyofriends. Once we get the final prototype made, the one I decide on, just start talking, you know, unit price and how much I would have to have made to get the right unit price that I'm looking for. So yeah, hopefully that works out good, and I'll be able to contribute to the yo-yo community something, you know. I think it's definitely nice that I see other people, you know, designing yo-yos, especially people when they start, you know, making them affordable. That's something I really like about certain companies, is that they want good products to be affordable, and that's awesome. So hopefully that's something I can get done, and yeah, hopefully by the end of the year I can have a run made of these yo-yos. Not sure how it's going to turn out, but hopefully it turns out good. I would put the shape out there, but I don't know if anyone would actually, like, you know, take the shape and just machine it right away, and then I wouldn't be able to make it because they'd say that I'm copying off of it. But my personal opinion is you can't copy a V-shape. A V-shape is a V-shape. And yeah, I mean, the shape I came up with is just simply my V-shape. I have 3 different V-shapes made, actually, that are They're already done in my computer animated drawing. Like, they're done to where all they would need to do is like, oh, that's the shape you need cut, let's cut it. And all I'd have to do is put, okay, round edge, because I believe that's how CNC machining works. Like, you can actually tell the computer, okay, this edge must be rounded, you know, it needs to be rounded with a certain tool, and it tools it, and it rounds it off. So, yeah, I've looked into little how CNC software works, the lathe software. So, it's doable. I know they can do it. All I gotta tell them is, look, this shape, these edges need to be rounded in certain spots, other ones maybe not necessarily, and yeah, that's it. So, yeah, I got a few shapes made, but I already know which one is the first one that I want to have made. I'm still, like I said, I'm undecided on the name. Where it's be the Valetudo, the NHB, the or the 1-2. So, still thinking of names. The Annihilator. I don't know, something ridiculous maybe. But definitely want to have a yo-yo made. Think it'd be fun. Because I get yo-yos sometimes and I think, oh, well, I wish they had a yo-yo just like this. And to me, you know, when the employee from Yoyofriends reached out to me, that was really just awesome, because that's like some stuff out of a dream, you know, like a childhood dream, like, oh, I'm gonna get to design my own yo-yo to make. And you know, there's someone, I know there's someone who can machine it. Because I remember someone was telling me, oh, you know, you got to get an Asian connection, you know, you got to get an overseas connection to make that for a better unit price, because you're gonna get a better price that way, you know, overseas machining, which is true. Usually it's true, usually. And I was just thinking, well, you know, I'm gonna have to go look into people who machine, and I'm gonna have to look for some myself. And I didn't, you know, someone reached out to me, so that was awesome. You know, I was reached out to by Yoyofriends to see if I want to have my own yo-yo made, so I can, you know, maybe have my own little company to sell yo-yos. That was really, really awesome. I don't know if they reached out to a bunch of other people. I haven't heard it mentioned much, but yeah, this was back in September. So I definitely got to get back to them and let them know that this year I do intend on doing business with them. And if it goes good, I would not intend on doing business just once. I would intend on making like a long-term thing out of it. So I think it would be a nice venture. I mean, it certainly beats getting punched in the face for money. So I mean, nowadays fight competition's out of the question for me. So I'm not interested in that. I'm also planning on testing. Just got to drop some weight, you know. Got to lose a bit of weight here. Got out of shape these days, but that's all good. Anyone who's done martial arts knows that they can cut weight. So I'll probably test for my Bang Muay Thai certification. Even if it's just like the minimum level instructor, that would be helpful, so that at least people would see I'm certified to teach Muay Thai, because I've helped run classes and stuff like that. So, you know, that my channel may now also be having martial arts. That's another change in 2019 for my channel, is I may be uploading a Muay Thai instructionals and grappling instructionals, like say for submission defense. I see a lot of people not know how to defend certain things. And it's very simple. Some of these chokes that people get stuck in, I don't think anyone should, at least not at a professional level. At least not the way I've seen some people get, you know, put in certain positions. So I'm going to have martial arts instructionals as well now on my channel. I just got to get a couple partners to work with me. Even just one partner. I'll probably have my brother help me with it, since he's a personal trainer. And, well, he knows I know what I'm doing. So he'll help me with instructionals. I'll be on Instagram and also on YouTube, because for longer instructionals, I can't fit them on Instagram. They'll have to be on YouTube. My Instagram's @orthodox. It'll be in the pinned comment below and in the description. I post yo-yo there, and sometimes me holding pads for people. And what Bang Muay Thai is in Bang Muay Thai, to be an instructor, Mr. Sensei Ludwig does not make a person fight. You don't have to fight in the ring or in the cage. to be a good martial artist, and that's true. This is my personal philosophy on it, and I'm glad he holds the same thing. To me, that's just awesome, because I've been following Sensei Ludwig since I was in high school, about 11 years ago. I found out about him, and I've been following him and Bozrudin ever since. So to think that I was actually able to contact Mr. Ludwig, and he actually got back to me and told me I could send him videos and, you know, start tagging him, and I do need to pay, I'm probably gonna need to start paying him a monthly fee. I thought that was just like that's another dream come true, you know. So that's really awesome. Certainly a blessing. Hopefully it goes well, because I do know his 1 through 9 number system already. I know it for a while, so just gotta get back in the groove of moving. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be teaching off of his number system. If it was my number system, it'd be ever so slightly different, but that's okay, you know. I mean, like, I'm not certified. I can't just go saying this is the Molina number system. You know, maybe after I'm certified, I can, you know, make my own tweaked number system for full contact fighting for MMA. But that's the thing, is his Muay Thai is already geared towards MMA, for mixed martial arts, Vale-Tudo fighting. So I like that. And instead of being a gym that promotes fighters and stuff like that, their idea is you just go to Bang Muay Thai to become a better martial artist, for self-defense and for self-improvement. That's it. You know, he's not interested in people actually fighting, you know, or hard sparring, you know, because if you hurt your training partner, they can't come back to play the next day. So, you know, and that's something I learned, how real Muay Thai, true Thai style places run their stuff usually is nobody spars hard. You know, it's seldom, it's rare that there's hard sparring. It's not necessary. That's not how you develop the best technique. It's all about technique and taking care of your partner and putting in the work. So I like that philosophy, because that's the philosophy I have. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and go through his little courses that he has, and hopefully be able to go test in Austin, Texas, and hopefully become a Bang Muay Thai instructor. That would be great. I think that would help me out. So that way I could do private sessions, or you know, private group sessions, so it would be cheaper. I could offer cheap prices. I don't know how he makes you run things money-wise, if he does. So I'm pretty sure if you're using the Bang name, you would have to pay him some type of dues, but that's okay. So hopefully that's what goes good in this this year for this channel. Yeah, hopefully making a yo-yo, and I'll be doing martial arts type instructionals as well. Definitely looking forward to it. If anyone thinks that maybe there's too many V-shaped yo-yos out there already, maybe I won't make a V-shape, maybe I'll go more with a W, but I don't know, I think we need more concave V-shapes. So there's a lot of concave yo-yos coming out now, though. I've seen that where the wall is concave. I like the way that works for grinds. Of course, everyone does it at a different angle, you know, different angle, different wall thickness, different materials used. So I think this design I have is going to be nice. And really, I guess it's inspired by all the yo-yos I've played. The Stealth, the Wolfgang, the Tsunami, the Node. That's what inspired the yo-yo that I made, those yo-yos. So hopefully it's good. I may also have random reviews. Say like of different little things, but mostly this channel is still going to be yo-yo and yo-yo stuff. Like I said, I'm a martial artist, so that's what I, you know, intend on doing to get some side money. So eventually, right, when I'm certified, I don't necessarily feel right charging people right now that I'm not. Although I can run classes, so hopefully it just works out good, you know, with this whole thing with hopefully getting to do business with Yoyofriends, you know, because I trust them because they're a real yo-yo company. I saw the Hummingbird and it looks really nice. That looks like a solid performing yo-yo, and the other one, the Magpie, that looks solid too. So I would like to do business with a company like that, unless there's, you know, other companies. But the fact that they reached out to me was really cool, so I think I'm going to go ahead and once I have the funds available, go ahead and start doing business with them. You know, it's definitely probably going to be a journey. And I've been out of the martial arts game for a while, so getting shape is going to be a journey. So it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one. I think there's good things to come. Definitely wishing everyone the best this year, every day. So, you know, if you have an idea, you know, and it seems like a good one, you think it could work, in today's day and age, the resources are readily available. You know, there's actually easy ways to contact people thanks to the internet. You know, with the use of the internet, you know, marketing has reached another level. Being able to do business has reached another level. Being able to price check has reached another level. So that's great. You know, it makes more market competition and makes for more progression. That's really a great thing. So really, really thankful that Yoyofriends, or the work from Yoyofriends, reached out to me, letting me know that they could machine a yo-yo for me. That's really awesome. So big thanks to Yoyofriends. And yeah, that's about it. That, and there's gonna probably start being some martial arts stuff on my channel. I've been trying to change my channel name lately to something different, but it has not worked. My Instagram name will probably stay the same, at Orthodox Throwing and Throwing Down. Right, because I yo-yo and I do martial arts. So that's about it. That's about it. Everyone have a great day, and now you know what to expect from my channel in 2019. Hope it goes good.